Hello, everyone. My name is Wade the Wallaby, and I just want to let everyone know that it's been 3 weeks since I kind of almost gave up, and it's been very rough. I've been crying like all day, missing out on something I used to love, and I've been watching my videos and live streams of me playing that game, and it just it didn't get me angry. It just made me sad, like like really sad. I've been heartbroken ever since, and I just want to let everyone know to tell you what really happened and to clarify that I've been missing out on that game for so long. But let's get this straight. It all started on February 24th of 2023. Now, I will warn you that I have no intentions of harming anyone. This was back in the day when politics were different now today. This was back in 2023. The year today is 2026 as for right now. But I just want to let everyone know that whatever I did was really stupid. But I will also have some information to clarify things. I am not a terrorist, and I will never will be. Let's get to the what really happened. For some reason, I was playing the Pocket Edition on my iPad Pro, and for some reason, I the password thing was glitching out. That's what I remembered. It was the password. I kept having to change it over and over again. It just gave overwhelming. And it's just like, what's going on here? And Microsoft was having problems. So without defeat, I decided just get some frequently asked questions by pressing the bottle on the bottom left corner of the video game. And it took me to the website, the Minecraft website. I can't believe I'm saying that. And when I was there, I was screwing around with the little AI chat thingy majig, and that thing was useless. It didn't answer my questions, and I just had to roadblock. So instead, I just spot something on the top right corner of the screen, and it said ban appeal or something like that. God damn it. Should I be doing this? Yes, I will. I will have to. It's the only way for get everyone to know that this this mistake I did. But let's keep going. I decided to do an experiment. I I I even hesitated. Should I be doing this? But I think to myself, Xbox will not ban me. I don't think, they would ban me for me doing this. So what I did was I selected terrorism and I typed in the description. And here's what I said at the time. This was back in 2023 when President Joe Biden was around. I hate that man. I still hate him now. All the stuff I'm talking about has already been fixed by President Donald Trump. So everything that I'm saying to you is not coinciding to what's currently happening. I need to clarify to everyone that I am not a threat to the President of the United States. I have no technology, and the Secret Service had cleared me prior to this termination. If you have any questions, I am open to ask you. Unless if you are actually an investigator, I am happy to allow you to visit my house and check without any hesitation. Without further ado, what I'm about to tell you is the partial examination of the text. Some of the text might be not accurate, But for sake of my evidence, I will continue. I said to I will nuke the White House. That's what I said on there. If you don't bring back President Trump as president, a lot of people will die. And then I said something about the Black Lives Matter and the gay community. I even told my password, my real name, my location on there. And then just to be sure, for some reason, I put lie in parentheses. I thought nothing of it until February 25th of 2023 happened. I saw the explanation point. You have been suspended. Now, you would think I should have been deserved to get the punishment, but you have to understand who I am. I'm Wade William Warner. I was born on January 15, 2001, and I have no intentions of harming anyone. I've not been to jail or prison. If you don't believe me, you can check my records as far as you can tell. However, I will not provide any sensitive information for the sake of course, safety of my family. So I will not be providing my location. If you are a person to investigate me, be sure that you can come to my location. Without further ado, do not send this information if you're not from the Federal Investigation Bureau. I will not be providing information that seems to be suspicious, if not government. I've been a Trump supporter from day one, and I have no intentions of harming anyone. As a matter of fact, I'd rather do the opposite, protecting the president from danger. The threat was only focusing on President Joe Biden. The man was obviously very ridiculous. Everyone has bad days. Everyone has good days. The human mind is unpredictable. It's not like a single entity that you can control. It's a multiple entities that can change the behavior who you are depending on the chemical balance of your body. Dopamine, uh, sertraline, or any other that could affect your behavior. I'm no psychologist, but I believe that the number biggest thing was the Secret Service clearing me, which means I have no threat. But the damage was already done to my mental health. As the days go by, I started having no hope. I even did appeal system, but 7 hours they immediately said no. Now here is something that I figured out. For the sake of record, normally if I actually did that, if Xbox and if Secret Service was together, they would have actually just given me a punishment. They rather just give me, I don't know, the maximum penalty would be a year of suspension rather than a permanent suspension. You see, it's just not human. If they really think they're into politics, why would they take something just to make it so ridiculous? It's almost like you tell your parent that you're going to kill them, and then all of a sudden, tomorrow, then they just start packing your stuff up, and then you're like, you're out of the family. Go find someone else to live, and they just kick you out. They can't do that, but they can for some reason because apparently, because when you were born, they probably secretly signed you a piece of paper that you never had no idea when you're like, 18 years old, and they could just kick you out if you make a threat. That's what it feels like to me. It feels like that they kick you out and you're trying to get your family back, but they're following the rules. It's almost like if the United States was built by that, people would get pissed off really quickly. Riots would be everywhere. I'm surprised there's not. Because if it's really feels like that they killed me. They basically just grab a gun and shot me dead. That's what it feels like. But I'm not dead. I'm still alive. That's why I'm still fighting for my account back. And that's why I'm here for you. You to help me. Do you really think that I deserve this punishment? Yes, but Think about it. I have given these trolls, douchebags on Discord many, 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 many chances to behave themselves, but they never did. For a short time, they did. Unlike you people on Xbox, you have no tolerations. What's the deal? Why can't there people have be fairness? Seriously, if everyone seriously, the, what I did was I did not harm anyone. I did not physically offended, harm, or actually did any actions. And it just like and also the audience, you, me, everyone, it's not for me, it's for the audience. People like my Minecraft content. But when it was taken away, that left me without any cause. And it just made me depressed. And every single day, I get so sad to the close of wanting to harm myself. This is how much it has affected me. You have no idea, and you don't give a fuck about my mental health. Really? You want me to have someone else to take care of me? Seriously, do you really think that you are the cause? I might be the cause, but you're making it 1,000 times worse. Even a year of suspension, I would take it. I will take it. I might get mad, but god damn it. Not indefinitely. Even after I die, it will be the same. I've talked to Gork and Copilot about this, and I told them everything I can think of by telling some things like, and it just is not fair. I've not done anything bad. I never hacked. I never trolled anyone. And then, like, one mistake, like these people on the internet had done worse things. They said they're going to blow up Belleville. They said they're going to kill me. They said I should kill myself. And yet, Discord is not doing anything. And yet, if I do something, I get punished. Why aren't these teenagers punished? The world makes no sense. Do you think about it, really? Why should I be punished? I help people. I help my mom. And yet I get punished? Minecraft was my mental, it was my safe haven. I made okay, listen to me. Secret Service, Xbox, whoever. Watch my content. Watch everything. And if you think that, oh, yeah, really, this person is stupid, he's gonna kill someone. I've not killed anyone. Well, accidentally. I met like animals, like a mouse. I didn't really meant to, but me and my mom killed it accidentally. We were trying to capture it, but somehow we broke its back or neck. But it was a total accident. You know, I have sympathy to animals too. Even that mission in Grand Theft Auto 5 with Cletus and shooting the tires and shooting coyotes, I hated that mission. And it made me very sad. I hated that mission. I hated the mission. That's how much a terrorist will not even listen. A real terrorist will not make any threat. What they do is use mail and be anonymous. A terrorist will not show their real name, their location, and their birthday, and their password. Who does that? It just sounds so weird. And it just sounds so ridiculous that really these companies are trying to be like top notch. They're like, oh yeah, we have to put these rules in to make sure that if someone makes a mistake, why? What's even the point? According to some sources, but no, anything that has to do with threatening. Really? I think they like Joe Biden. But he's not president anymore. It's Trump, and that was like in 2023. I should have just waited. I should have just fucking waited, and it would have never happened. God damn, I always just feel terrible. But what I did was horrible. But looking at back, I just feel devastated. You don't understand. I was diagnosed with autism in October of 2004. Not my need anything, but if I am this sad and devastated, don't you think that there's something wrong that what you did was impacting my mental health to the point where I want to kill myself? That is something you need to worry about. Really? You want me to call the fucking crisis? I did that. And you know what they did? They did nothing. They just asked questions, not answers. They don't know who I am. I haven't even told my psychologist yet. Because apparently my mom thinks I was racist on there, which I wasn't. I was trying to be the good guy. I wanted Trump in president. It's like, why? Yes, it was a threat, but it was to, I wanted Trump back. A terrorist would just kill everyone. I wanted Trump back, and here he is. Everything in that threat was actually finally, all three things were fixed, or at least mitigated. Trump is president now. I like the man. That's what I wanted. And yet, I've been treated so poorly. I even asked the Secret Service, is there a way to get my account back? And they said, it's up to Xbox. That made me really ridiculous. But at least they did not say, that meant that they could perhaps get my account back. They looked at everything. They came out here with human eyes and they looked at everything. And I think that them saying that was something that they understood who I really was. You know, they could have ripped me ass up. They didn't. They're professionals. They were fully armed and they were ready to kill me or whatever. They should have killed me, you know. I should have died because I had no idea that this punishment was much worse than I ever thought. They just gave me a warning, but yet the fallout of it was devastating. And every time I request help from the internet, they keep saying, "Oh, yeah, go to Instagram and he'll hack your Xbox account and get it back to you." That's not how it works. And they want like 50 or $100. I don't want to get scammed. This is that's how deeply. Now, obviously, if I did it just because, oh, yeah, I don't want my account anymore. Oh, yeah, I don't care if I get terminated. No. And Xbox, you know, if I say, "Oh, you want me to make a new account just to fill up," you know, it's like, no, I don't want you." Really? You don't? What's even the point? Why? You're the people that wanted to merge my Microsoft account. If I did that to only Mojang, yeah, I would have been banned on on Minecraft, not Xbox. I would be sad, but not devastated. I could just, yeah, I would be devastated. Obviously, it would have been the other way around. If I got banned from Xbox, but I kept my Minecraft account, that would have been fine. Yes, I lost the Xbox 360, but god damn it. But both at the same time has impacted my mental health greatly. And I've got no support from anyone. And it just feels like, did I deserve this? What's even the point of me anymore? Why can't I even have fun? People might say, "Oh, create a new account." No, it's not going to be the same. All of my worlds that I've created, it's not enough. I even tried doing it, but it just wouldn't work. And then I found out that even if you did create one, they'll figure it out and ban you for ban evasion. They're just lazy. They're lazy and they don't want to make anyone help and they just want to be, you know, rich people, and all they do is they, you know, like, "Oh, you have to use our services. You have to do this. Make sure you don't do that. You have to be nice. But what's even the point? It's just like maybe you should follow the rules that were from the founding fathers of America. This is like in real life, if you did something bad, you would go to jail, but there's appeals. There's appeal systems. They don't just like, seriously. But if the Secret Service was working with Xbox, they would have actually give it back to me. Probably. I'm not sure, but I'm sure of it. You know, I'm surprised they didn't contact. They should have contacted Xbox and tell them, "Hey, do you know this Skypix 2001 guy? Yeah, he's not a bad guy. He's just did something wrong, and it was something. All it was an experiment. But it also here's another thing. You see, Xbox and the Minecraft website, why would that appeal system be on there? That appeal system should have never been on there. It should have never been on there unless if you're actually banned or, suspended, banned, kicked, or whatever. That's the reason why. Yes, it did say not to show your personal information, which I did. However, it did not say that any action that you would take would coincide to your account. So this is the reason why that they might say in their terms of service, but kids are not going to read that. Kids don't know any better. I mean, yes, I was 22 years old. They'd be, oh, yeah, you're old enough to know. You should have read the terms of service, blah, 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 this, but that doesn't give the right when a person has a disability and, they have nothing negative, and all of a sudden they do something bad. And then, like, oh my gosh, he should be banned because he did something bad. It just sounds ridiculous. It just seriously, I'm 800 miles away from the White House and you're expecting me to nuke the White House? Do I look like I could do that? No. If you look at everything around me, you notice that I love space exploration. And from then on, I will do everything. I will get lawyers, my psychologist, Secret Service involved. If Xbox just says no, blah, 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 that means they have no empathy. And that's selfish. They're not human. They're not werewolves either. They're just immigrant. All they do is worry about the money. They don't care. They don't care. They don't give a shit. They just, pile in the money from other subscribers and shit. Buying their yachts and shit and paying for their kids for their graduation or college or whatever. They don't care. All they care is money. And that's selfish. I want to have fun. If I want to have fun, I can't be punished of something that I did one mistake. It's like no one can be perfect. You can't be 10 out of 10 perfect. Everyone has different emotions, policies, perspective. And you want people just, if they make a mistake, they can't have it anymore. And it's just like, why go that far? And obviously I didn't want to use a Mojang account to Microsoft, but they forced me. It took me a long time to figure it out. And I only used it for 3 days until I did the mistake and I got banned. And it's just like, I really think they planned on this. They planned on this. Now, obviously, that's a conspiracy theory. If anyone is watching this, please note that all of this information, I'm being honest, is possible. I have been sad for too long. No matter what kind of psychology is not going to fix it. The only thing is my account. I want it back. I don't care if I spend millions of dollars getting it back. It's my whole entire existence. That account was everything I've had. You think I'm just you think I'm just playing along. You think I'm just doing this because oh yeah, you do seriously, I've learned my goddamn lesson. It's just like, why? Why can't there be no second chances? There's second chances the majority. Like, oh yeah, you don't even care about recovery or anything like that. That's how selfish you people are. You don't care about anything. All you care about is money and being the top of the food chain. And that's just selfish. You have no empathy to people like me that are in shambles. No counselor is going to fix what has happened. I can't move on. I've had nightmares and dreams and people bullying me about my account. So I can't take all of this anymore. And you don't understand. I'm deeply depressed all the time, every fucking time. My dad also makes me depressed because he calls me names and makes me fat. Even my mom gets me a little upset too. You have no idea how much deep sorrow, and some days, yes, I'm happy, but then, of course, this catches up on me because, every time I look at something to do with Minecraft or Xbox, I get triggered. I don't want to be like that anymore. Please, please. Don't even understand? Does any of you? Am I the only one that understands? Why? I wasn't brought to this world to be punished like this. I just want to have fun and be creative, just like, you know. But the thing I did was bad, but I never anticipated it would just be like this. I'm so sad. A terrorist will not be sad. I am devastated. So please, please, I. It's not gonna work. Should I just give up on life? I think I should. Think about it. They'll never listen to me. No matter how much I'll try, I know they'll say no because policies. My life is ruined. I might as well just end my life now because seriously, there is no fucking point of getting through those fucking thick heads over at Xbox. There's no reason. Why would I keep fighting on something that they could just put their hand in front of me and just say, oh, no, you did something bad and we can't give it back to you? That's just stupid. Now, any of you like my content, I appreciate it. But without your help, I'm never gonna get my whole existence back. And if any of you say go create a new account, I will never create a new account. I will not. I will stay until I will fight until there's nothing left to fight. I will get Xbox through his head. I won't. I will let them know what they have done to people. People can make the same mistake I did. What's even the point? Why would I keep fighting? Why? You I did this to myself, and it's haunting me ever since. I am so depressed. It's it, I cannot move forward. Even if I do create a new account, they just find it and delete it. I can't. I can't. I don't want to risk another account and me wasting hundreds of dollars, getting everything back to normal, and all that time waste, doing things, and all of a sudden, oh, there you are, Wade. Terminate. And then now what? I'm gonna be even more depressed and very likely suicidal. Because you can't resurrect a person from the dead, but you can resurrect an account. If any of you appreciate my content, just spread the word out. Let's let's have fun together. That's all I want. I want the community back again. I want Villager Labs back. And I know that you will know too. The adventures of Villager Wade, the adventures of Villager Labs. All of that is tied into there. And that is why I'm choosing you people to help me. I've said it before, but I know you won't do much, but I just want to let everyone know that if you really truly like my content, if you don't like it, then there's no reason for me to keep going. And that's fine with me. That's fine. I'm asking anyone to look at my case. Am I a bad person? Or am I just did something that I don't know. I'm not a good person, I'll tell you that. I guess I am. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I really don't know who I am anymore. Why would I even I just want happiness. No, I just want my account back, which means I'll get happy. That's when I get happy. And I can finally focus on other things I need to fix. But in the meantime, the priority is my Xbox account. My please. How much? I I don't know anymore. I just I miss it. I miss it so much. If you don't like the video game content, then I should erase my whole identity. But if you like my content, then maybe we could fight. We can shout our words to those big people up there and tell them that I'm not alone. Once I get enough money, I will hire a lawyer. I don't care if I spend thousands upon thousands of dollars. I don't care. That's how much I will get my account back. That's how desperate I am. It's been already 30 minutes. I'm going to end it here.